I cannot believe DoorDash just took away time for drivers to make a decision whether to accept or decline an offer. This is the worst idea ever. Terrible. As a DoorDash driver, how much time do you need to make a decision if you're taking an offer or declining an offer? Well, DoorDash thought 25 seconds will be enough. Do you agree? I don't. Even though I've been doing DoorDash for over 6 years with over 15,000 deliveries at this point, and I've seen some crazy stuff come out of this company, this one affects drivers' decision making, ultimately the money they make, and so much more, which we'll get into further in this video. Today, I am going to break down this new 25 seconds, how it affects drivers, and why this is a huge safety risk, making it a terrible idea. Now, this might not have come to your market yet, or you might be new to the platform. If so, this is for every driver, new and old, part-time, full-time. It affects us all because eventually this probably will come to every market. Let me know if this is in your area yet. So here's the deal. Just this past week or so, DoorDash thought it would be a really great, stellar idea to change the time that we as a dasher have to accept or decline an offer from 35 seconds to 25 seconds. The big part of this is stacked orders, which, you have to analyze 2 pickups, 2 drop-offs. It's now also 25 seconds, which it used to be 70 seconds. Now, that's a really huge difference. Is 25 seconds enough to look at all of that information? Now, at first you might think, it's a tweak or a minor update. Maybe it's really not that big of a deal. It is a huge deal, and I'll explain this further. Bottom line, they once again took away something from the driver, but why did they do this? Why do you think they did this? Leave it in the comments. These are just my opinions and theories and have no hard facts behind them, but I think a couple things. First, they want employees, right? Not independent contractors, and have been trying this for years to mold drivers into the driver they need opposed to the drivers that want to work their platform. So what do I mean? Hey Dashers, we are rolling out this amazing rewards program to benefit the driver, but you must maintain an acceptance rate above 70%, in some areas 80%. We want Dashers to take every order, and this ensures that they're doing that. Mind game. See that? Employee model. Well, that's not good enough as DoorDash. We still aren't having a lot of success getting these low tip, no tip, and long mile orders delivered. What else can we possibly do? Oh, I know. Let's reduce the time that drivers have to make a decision. That way, if they are driving, they can't really think about it. They really can't see the screen. They can't study it and see the neighborhoods or apartments if it's going to, or even the city it's going to. They'll just take the order. Why not? Even if it's a crap order. Let's just throw them off their game and make them panic into taking some of these orders because time's running out. I got one. Let's finally, as DoorDash, put an end to multi-apping, because not only does it now take time for the app to come up if it's not up front, but by lessening the seconds, they will have about 5 seconds or even no seconds to really take the order. But DoorDash is all about getting orders delivered. I guess technically they are doing that, and I guess getting more orders taken, and customers are now getting their food quicker. I guess that's the mindset of DoorDash. Instead of sitting on the shelves that they normally does, now Dashers are coming for them. Is that their mindset? Does any of this sound like a possibility of something DoorDash would think of? Or do you have your own theories? Let me know. What I do know, though, as an experienced Dasher, there is a reality and how this truly affects DoorDash drivers. There is so much wrong with this. It's making my head spin, even hurt, because It's never done to benefit the driver. It always is done to benefit DoorDash. They said, screw the driver. Who cares if they are driving when they get the order? Who cares what orders they take, or who cares how much money they make? Hello, as a driver, I care. As a platinum driver, I want to be able to analyze my order, and I feel like I have a right to do so. I want to know how much or how many miles, what's the neighborhood, especially as a woman, even driving at night. Is it an apartment? Is it a restaurant or a customer I said I would never pick up or drop off from again? 25 seconds to analyze all of that, to me, is ridiculous. But are they trying to put a stop to multi-apping? I know they've been trying to do that for years and haven't succeeded, but have they succeeded this time? They definitely made it harder, I'm not gonna lie, but in my opinion, it's not impossible. Some of you are probably questioning, but how? Well, lately when you multi-app and you are on another screen such as Uber Eats, Grubhub, Instacart, etc., and running DoorDash in the background, it almost times you out. And when you bring the app back on, you have to wait for it to restart itself, and it might take a little while, like maybe 20 seconds. When it finally does come up, you probably have about 5 seconds or less to make a decision, making it even more difficult to multi-app. So not impossible, because you have to be quick on the draw. Have you noticed this lately when you're using other apps? Let me know. But is 25 seconds more stressful? In a way, yes. I'm sure some of you are trying to analyze the screen while looking as the timer keeps going down and thinking, crap, should I, shouldn't I? It can definitely cause drivers to take orders that they don't want to take or normally they wouldn't take. I call it panic accepting, meaning you're pressured to make a quick decision. How many dashers make good informed decisions on 25 seconds? Not many, including myself. As a dasher, more mistakes are being made because we are forced to make quick decisions instead of an informed decision. But isn't it what DoorDash really wants? Don't think, just take. Because if all dashers don't think and just take, how many orders are being delivered? But how much money are dashers losing? It's all dollars and cents, right? We're here to make money. If you are making panic decisions and you're taking like a $5 order for 4 miles during dinner, but you would normally never take it, you are losing money by not taking the orders that you want to take, but you're taking orders DoorDash wants you to take. Hence, terrible idea. It once again affects your pockets. But what really bothers me in all this is the safety risk they are putting drivers in. And this is honestly a huge safety risk if you think about it. So do they really even care about the drivers? No. If they did, this wouldn't even be considered. It is so dangerous trying to drive, pull over, and look at an order, but now you only have 25 seconds to do so. Or you could be driving and looking at it at the same time, which is even more dangerous altogether. But can you pull over, analyze it, and make a good decision in 25 seconds? No. Let me give you an example. It's nighttime, and there are definitely areas or even towns that you would never go to. Not even a dollar amount is worth it. I know I have those areas myself. There are times safety always outwins the money every time. Now picture this. You are driving, blink, 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 order comes in, and you pull over, you try to see it, and you see a good dollar amount. You're like, okay, good miles, but you're down to like 8 seconds. You're like, crap. Quickly you make a decision and you take it, but you didn't see where it was going to. And then you look and you're like, crap. It's not going to a good neighborhood. I don't deliver to this neighborhood at night. You just put yourself and DoorDash put yourself in a very dangerous situation. They don't care about the neighborhood. They care that the driver actually took the order to get it delivered. This is so bad. Now, many of you might be thinking, well, Uber Eats is like 15 seconds. It's worse than this. And you would be correct. But does Uber Eats have a forced tier system that forces drivers to have a high acceptance rate? Does Uber Eats do anything to its drivers if they let it just time out? No, that there alone is the difference. Uber Eats acceptance rates don't really matter. DoorDash acceptance rates matters in some drivers' opinions if you want to dash now or even make good money. It's all a game and nothing of this is good for the driver. Do you think that this is a big safety risk? Let me know. DoorDash is a good source of income for dashers just like myself. It is my top app. But changes like this one makes it harder for all drivers, and ultimately it affects our money and our pockets and the decisions that we make. What do you think of this new 25-second update? Do you think it is a terrible idea like I do, or maybe it doesn't even affect you? Either way, let me know in the comments. This is only one of many updates they did recently. If you want to learn about the other updates, check this video up next.